Got the Toyota turned around. Got the Toyota turned around. Got some measurements made. Got some measurements down here on the floor. Went to go take it apart, but the impact will not do it. So bust out some PV glass, spray them all, wait a few minutes. While I'm waiting, I thought I'd do a little video before I forget. So I'm gonna break all this down real quick, get all these leaf springs off, get it centered up, maybe tack it into place, maybe not, probably not, because I don't usually do that type of stuff. But yeah, and then just start building what I'm gonna build. Change this up a little bit right here so it doesn't hang low below the frame. But yeah, gonna come off of that same spot for the core link. Then we got go over here, either take that off or add to it. Probably just add to it. And yeah, we'll just go from there. Hoping to leave the shock mounts up there, but I've yet to see if I can leave the shock mounts up there. Got one side apart, leaf spring off. I'll do the other side. Got a crazy little spring up there. I forgot that it was on the jack, but I had all my jack stands underneath it. Wasn't too worried. to hurt myself here. Getting kind of tired, days getting by. What is this thing? Free wheeling. Don't ask me why that was like that. That was on there. Oh, we were three wheeling the frame. Teeter totter, whatever we want to call it. Oh, come on. There's something in the way, right? Ay, ay, ay. I don't think this muffer's getting used, so it's about to get hammered. Hey, freaking hammer. Oh, now something's over here poking me. Wiggle your butt out of there. Oh man, it's struggling me. Alright guys, I'm gonna struggle. Time to start beating it up. Got some shit in my eye, but she's out. Fucking thing. Oh. Yeah, maybe that's why rust was coming out somewhere. Start building mounts. Get this stuff out of my way. Alright, got one side cut. Got the old mount cut out of there. Pieces of it. I piece it out. A nice little pocket for the new mount to go in. Do the other side hopefully right now before I give up for the night. And tomorrow we'll start mounting the mounts. Gotta brace all this up in here. It's pretty weak, kind of crooked as you can tell there. Straightened all the brace it in there a little stronger for the mounts. So there we go, we got it cut off. The other side's cut off, got both of them done. Now I can get the 4-link mount done, get the other 4-link on the axle done, the lower 4-link anyways, and then figure out the length, and we'll move on to the top bars. But for the night, I think that's gonna be it. We'll see you on the next video. Time to clean up all this mess, put everything away. Cut some templates for the Toyota. We bent a little something like that, and then the mounts will go on the front here, but this will have to be trimmed better once we get it on there. Obviously we can see more or less what parts need to be trimmed. It's going to be kind of angled like this, so yeah, about to mark out some metal and get it cut, and tomorrow I'll get them bent and get them mounted. But totally forgot to do a little time lapse on that one. But yeah, I got these pieces cut pretty square. They'll be bent where those white lines are. Grab a little plasma cutter. Pretty clean cut. Just got one bent up. Pretty good. Got one more to go. Get this one bent up and then start mounting them. So we got both our mounts cut, cleaned up, bent. A little rough, but they're gonna be welded. Everything's gonna be welded, so it's gonna be all good. Nice 90-degree bends, pretty thick stuff. Had to bust out the cheater bar to help bend it, but it's gonna look good. Right up in here. I'm gonna trim all this back, trim this back a hair bit, trim this little tab up here just so it can fit up there. It'll be like that, all tight to the frame. And then over in this area, it'll be boxed in. I'm gonna bend it to touch so it touches. It'll bend and touch right over here, just like that. It'll look pretty good. It's very strong. That's the point. Off of that, our link bar tabs will be cut down. Probably cut down as close as we can get them, and the nose will be welded to here, like so. The other ones, let's get the picture there. It'll be welded like that, but just cut down to size to fit the closest possible. This is the best way I thought of, so that the trailing link bar has just a lot of room to move in here. I thought about putting it in here, but then I don't know, the way I thought of it, I just didn't want it in here, and it was seeming pretty hard to get it to fit in here just because it's how wide it is. I didn't want to cut this down at all, so I thought, you know what, moving it just a few inches forward is not gonna do much. So we'll get that done. It's welded on there. Those top link bars aren't going to be very long anyways, so the bottom ones aren't going to be too long as well. They'll be pretty long, probably about 2 feet from this point to this point, but maybe 18. I don't know. We'll see, but looks good. We'll get those cleaned up here, both sides, and weld them up. Got everything cleaned up. Got these fitting pretty nice now. At least that's what's going to be looking like. Be all welded on the top, down the side, and like I said, this side will be getting boxed in, and that back side will get boxed in. But that'll give me a nice sturdy point to bring these 4-link tabs off of. Hopefully I can get it as square as possible with the other side. That's what I like about doing this part, is that it's just kind of easier to square it. As you can tell, the frame is not straight, it's an X frame, so kind of hard to square stuff, especially with a body on it and no lift. So get those mounted, as you see, all cleaned up, ready to go. We'll probably cut a little hole in here afterwards, just in case wires or anything ever need to be ran through. Yeah, there it is. Start tacking and make sure it's all nice, square, and straight. Took the day off today to get some work done on the Toyota. Got these made up this weekend. Hope to get those tacked up in a bit. But I'm gonna clean up some of this mess out here. Front of the house is looking horrible. And a little bit of the garage too, probably. It's looking horrible. But yeah, get some cleaned up and then I'll get back on the Toyota in a bit. Finally cooling down out here, so came out here after I cleaning up, got cleaned up a little bit. But cooled down, so I got these tacked up nice and level and 90 degrees here. Got the other side done as well. They're pretty square to each other. I don't think you can see the other one from here, but pretty square to each other. Now time to get these axle tabs on. From there we'll get the axle centered and get a measurement. Once we get those, we'll come back and start mounting up the front and building the link bar that will go in between. Had to bust out the vice grips on this one. Hopefully this I'm not catching the music in the back, but I grab some vice grips on this one because still not loosening. I hate that type of stuff on the brake lines, but let's see what I can do. Oh man. Let's see what we can do here. Oops. To get it loose. Alright. That loose. Hopefully we can use it in there. Sweet. Clip it on this one. Clip. Out. Now we take the rear end out and clean all the gunk off of it, get it all cleaned up. So got the rear end out, got it cleaned up, looking pretty good. Not too sure if I'm gonna take these off, waiting to hear back if he wants the leaf springs removed or not for the purchase. But I got it. I like to practice my welds before I start doing any kind of welding, but looks like some pretty good ones there. Alright, so come back on here real quick. Got my link tabs welded up, looking really nice. Got my pinion angle set at about 2 to 3 degrees. Got this other one. Let's see if I can flip this real quick. Hold on a minute. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I can't flip it, but got some nice welds up in there. Left the shackles on there, or the leaf spring tabs. It's good for a center hole. Owner didn't mind leaving them on there. So that'll be it for this video.